After the preparation of soil, it is ready for sowing. Sowing is the most important part of agricultural practice. Sowing is the process of putting seeds in the soil. Before sowing, we have to select the best quality seeds. The best quality seeds are those clean and healthy seeds free from infections and diseases. There is a trick for selecting the best quality seeds. Let us perform an activity. Take a beaker filled with the water and put all the seeds and stir well. You can see that most of the seeds are settled down at the bottom of the beaker and some are floated on the water. Those who settled at the bottom are the healthy seeds and those which are floats on the water are the spoiled seeds. Now, can you say what is the reason for this? The healthy seeds are heavy, so they sink in the water, whereas spoiled seeds are hollow and light, so they float on the top of the beaker. So, this method can be used for selecting the best quality seeds from the diseased one. Next topic is method of sowing. Seeds can be sown by adopting different methods. First one is by our hands and it is called broadcasting. Sowing seeds by hand is called broadcasting, but this method is not much beneficial because there is a problem of proper spacing, proper depth, and there is a problem of being eaten by the pets. Nowadays we use seed drills. It is a tool and with the help of seed drills we sow seeds. It has a long iron tube and on the top it has a funnel. Seeds are filled into the funnels and it has a speciality that it sows seeds at a proper distance and proper depth, so there is no problem of being eaten by the birds. And totally this is much better than being sown by our hands. The next method of sowing seeds are transplantation. Have you ever seen your parents bring a plant of flower which is placed or rounded by a black paper? Actually, it is bring from the nearby nursery and he manually transplant it into the garden. Because certain plants require special care and attention, so they are grown in the nursery first and once they attain maturity, they are transplanted into the soil. Okay, so crops like paddy are grown in this way. So a clear-cut definition for transplantation is the process of transplanting a seedling from nursery to a field by hand. Okay. The next step is adding manures and fertilizers. The repeated growth of crop in the same field removes its fertility. So, there will be a deficiency in the plant nutrients and organic manures. So, in order to manage this deficiency, we can add manures and fertilizers. The substances which are added to the soil for the healthy growth of the plants are called manures and fertilizers. Okay. Here, manures are the natural substances obtained from the decomposition of plants and animal wastes like cow dung, human wastes, plant residues, which supplies essential nutrients, elements and which makes the soil more fertile. Farmers dump plant and animal wastes in a pit and allow it to decompose, and decomposition is caused by microorganisms, and this decomposed plant and animal matter is called organic manure. It helps to improve the soil's texture and water holding capacity, but these manures are bulky, so it is not easy to store and transport. Moreover, these manures are not nutrient specific, that is not rich in plants nutrients, whereas chemical fertilizers are nutrient rich, that is rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Certain examples for chemical fertilizers are urea, and these are made in factories. The use of chemical fertilizers helps the farmers to get better yield because chemical fertilizers contains plants nutrients in a concentrated form which will helps to refill the plant's nutrients and to restore the fertility. Chemical fertilizers are highly soluble in water and easy to transport, store and handle. But the excessive use of chemical fertilizers are harmful because it will result in the soil, water pollutions and the infertility of the soil. So we have to substitute fertilizers with organic manures sometimes or leave the field uncultivated for some time. Another method is the crop rotation, that is different plants are cultivated alternatively. Next one is irrigation. All living beings needs water. Plants absorb water from the soil through roots. So the process of supplying water to the plants in the field is called irrigation. There are two different ways of irrigation, that is traditional way and modern way. And modern way. Traditional way includes mode, chain pump, Dekli and Rahat. Whereas modern way includes sprinkler system and dip system. We will discuss it more detail. So the first one is mode system or pulley system. In the mode system of irrigation involves a rope and a pulley, and a bucket is attached to the one end of the rope and another end is passed over the pulley in order to draw water. In the traditional system of irrigations, human or animal labor is involved. And the second one is chain pump. And chain pump consisting of two wheels and are connected by a chain, and a number of small buckets are connected to the chain, where one wheel is placed at the lower level and the other is placed at the upper level, and a handle is attached to the axle of the upper wheel. When the axle is rotated, the wheel starts turning, and when this wheel started turning, the buckets attached is dipped into the water and picked up by this chain, and it reaches the upper wheel. And this process is continuing and water is collected for the irrigation purpose. Next one is Dekli. This is the simplest method to draw water from the well. Here the farmer places a long wooden beam near the well, and it is supported by a V-shaped supporter, and its one end is attached to the stone and other to the bucket. When the farmer lowers the bucket into the well, it fills up with the water, and when the rope is released, the weight attached to the one end comes down and the buckets comes out of the well. This process is continuing and we are pouring this water into the field. Okay. Next one is Rahat. It involves two wheels. One is fixed above the mouth of the wheel and it has a belt with buckets fixed to that wheel. And the other wheel is placed horizontally at a distance and is driven by animals. As the animal pulls the wheel in a circular direction, the first wheel with the bucket draws water from the well and irrigates the field.